After 3 straight wins in the Border League, Selkirk only needed a draw to get through to the final and defend their title. But this was the club's 3rd game in 6 days, and fatigue as well as a growing list of injuries was causing concern. But early on it was the home side who drew first blood, thanks to a well-worked try for Jason Hendry. With Jason's brother Scott out injured, it was Ross Armstrong who took over the kicking duties and landed a great conversion from the touchline. And things went even better when Rory Aglen was on hand to get Selkirk's 2nd try a few minutes later. With the wind advantage, the suitors looked full of running, and they should have added another score when Gavin Craig broke clear with Lee Jones up in support on his left, but he opted to go it alone and the chance was gone. Jed encroached offside though, and it gave Ross Armstrong a simple kick in front of the post to give his team a 15-point cushion. From the stand, it looked like Selkirk took the foot off the gas, and before half-time they presented Jed with a gift of a try. No one laying a finger on the bemused Gary Holborn, and he won't score an easier try than that. With Ewan Scott bagging the extras and the wind getting stronger, there was a feeling that Jed were on the brink of staging an upset. And as we went into the 2nd period, Scott had a chance to score one of his long-range crowd pleasers that's become a bit of a trademark. The kick went wide, but Jed were very much back in the game. The rain was starting to pelt down, and David Gobby was just one of the boys in blue prepared to run the ball at Selkirk and test their defence. By now, the Jed pack were in complete control of the scrums, winning plenty of possession and trying to find ways through. But to their credit, the home team weren't going to give up that long-standing unbeaten record at Philippoch without a fight, and they defended well. You don't often see heels against the head in rugby these days, but Jed managed to nick a few on the night, including this one. But Rory Aglen was on hand to win the ball back, and Selkirk survived again. And then the heavens really did open, making things extremely unpleasant for all the players, but Selkirk were definitely the more uncomfortable. And when Ross Armstrong tried to clear his lines, Lawrence Patton was up quick to charge the kick down, and Ewan Scott was in the right place at the right time to dive on the ball for a try. And despite the conditions, made no mistake with the conversion to get his team to within a point. It set up a tense finale, with both sides providing the large crowd with plenty of entertainment and excitement. Armstrong followed up this kick to gather the ball and race towards the Jed line. But take a look at this passage of play as both teams did their best to put some more points on the board. Yes, it was end-to-end stuff, certainly energy-sapping, and full marks to all concerned who must have been out on their feet, yet still gave their all. Selkirk to try and protect that slender lead, and Jed sniffing a major upset. Deep into injury time, in a heart-stopping moment when Callum Johnson very nearly gave away a penalty in front of the posts. But referee Malcolm Changling let it go, and Jed continued to push forward. As they edged towards the Selkirk 22, you knew they were thinking about the drop goal to seal it, and the ball went out to Ewan Scott. Not the greatest of passes, but he took it well and got his kick away. Unfortunately for Jed, it didn't go over, but the ball was still in play and Jed were given another chance. Selkirk did well to turn it over, and the pendulum swung once again back to Selkirk, who kept possession and made some territory to try and keep the ball in the Jed half of the field. But Jed won it back, and you can see how upset Seb Trotter was that the pass he received was judged to be forward. And that was really their last chance, as the whistle went soon after, and Selkirk had scraped home by the narrowest of margins, booking their place in the Border League final.
It was a hard tussle. Jed came here, they fought hard. I thought they played rather well. They threw the ball a bit in that first half. Lucky got the 2 scores earlier in that first half, getting that 15-0 lead. Of course, they never scored again. Jed came and got that charge down near the end. It could a bit tight, but at the present moment we're a team that's playing 2 games a week. Again, that's 4 games in 12 days. It's just not good enough. And the players are actually just patching themselves up at the present moment. But we got the result. We got in the Border League final. We just wait and see who we've got now, and just hope we can get these games out of the road, to tell you the truth.
Jed really gave it everything tonight. Proud of the boys, stuck in well, great effort. But unfortunately, just couldn't get a chance at a penalty there at the end there, or a drop goal or something, and who knows, could have been a different result there.
Now, your scrum was immense this evening.
Oh, definitely. I think I've mentioned to you before that scrums went well this season, but tonight the boys really did well in the scrum. I thought they were outstanding, really was.
At the present moment we're not learning a lot in the training field, because we're just going to match, and all of a sudden we're getting knocks to knocks, and there's more boys in the medical room that are actually in the training field. So and this is what we're getting at the end of the season, and it's very hard on the players, especially in again, we've been looking at what we've done this year, and that's us trained for 10 months and we've still got 5 games to play, and that's terrible for these players.